All right, guys, today we're going to take a look at some alien technology that's been living in the naughty bucket ever since Peter Valario sent it in probably 2 years ago. He sent me several of these Chinese locks with some really weird looking keys. I'm assuming it's Chinese. I really don't know. It is an Ankeh NK-305, and I would imagine it's a Roladin lock or a storefront lock, simply because, well, I don't really know if it's stainless or not, but the Roladin or the hasp from the storefront would go around that part, and it would just be exposing this part. It is a very heavy lock, I'll give it that, and we got some real weirdness on the key. Let's take a look at that for just a minute. It looks a lot like the Pagoda, but the reason this ended up in the naughty bucket is because there's literally no way to tension this thing. Notice a red dot there. There's a red dot on the key, so when we line them up, the key goes in perfectly. Now notice the face of the lock when I turn that key does not turn. See the notch in that key right there? That slides past the face and it tensions the lock beneath the face. So I've got to figure out a way to tension this thing and then figure out how to pick those plungers, kind of like a Pagoda. Another odd thing, if you look closely at this lock, let me grab a pointer here. You notice this is a little bit wider than him. We got two narrow teeth and then two wide teeth. And here's what I think it is. I think it's an anti-pick. When we slide that dude in there, rotate him, it is key retaining. So obviously turn it, it's going to come open. It is a ball bearing lock, and unfortunately it doesn't come apart. So we're not going to be able to take a look at the guts of this thing. But if we had picked it, because it's key retaining, those pins would have popped right back up, just like a tubular lock. Now, thank goodness it only rotates 90 and not 180 or even worse, 360. So we'd have to pick it 4 times to get an open. It looks like we've only got to pick it once to get an open. So if it was picked, it would be in that position and the red dot would be right there. Okay, let's take it out. Now let's assume that it was picked. I want to stick this key in there now to relock my picked lock. It won't go in because now we're trying to take one of these wide teeth and put it into one of the narrow slots, and it's just not going to work. So I don't know if it will still work if we line up the red dots and then recock it, but hopefully I can figure out a way to tension this thing, and we will find out. Let me clamp it up and figure out how to tension it. Be right back. All right, guys, still works. Red dot on top, slide it in, and it does open. Let's lock it back up and see if I can get it picked. Let's see if I can get it tensioned. I'm going to try a half diamond from Multi-Pick. This is the PN01, 25 thousandths, but it's got a nice big half diamond, and I believe I can slide it down maybe one of these sides like that. I don't know if you can see it, but when I lever it against the opposing side of the keyway and I give it a little turn, the core does slightly turn. I don't know if it's a multi-part core or just one. I hope it's just one. So let me put my hand over there and hold it like that. Because I'm right-handed, I'm going to use this probe to try to push down those little sliders. We'll just start here. I also don't know if all these sliders have to be pushed down to the correct depth. Oops, dang it. Maybe this is not the right way. But it's all I can come up with. Other than I can make a tool, I guess. There we go. Let's try it again. I don't know if the sliders all have to be pushed down to the correct depth before you try to turn the core. He's springy. And the sliders do kind of hide off to the side. They're very tiny. I think I got him. Feels good. And I felt to turn the core. I don't know if it's open or not. I think I just dropped it. There we go. There's an open. How easy was that? All right, we have a picked lock. Let's check out the theory now. Let me zoom this thing out. I wasn't even zoomed in very much. All right, so The store owner shows up. He finds his lock. It looks normal, but the key's not there. So he tries to lock it, and it doesn't lock. All right, so he takes his key, slides it in, and locks it. No. All right. And he can't slide it in like that. I wonder if it'll go in any other way. Nope. One way. That's it. So if the lock is ever picked, all you can do is reverse pick it. So that's pretty solid evidence that somebody picked their way into the store when you find the lock laying there without the key in it. Anyway, guys, there you go. The Ankeh NK-305 stainless model. Appreciate your time. Stay safe. Stay legal. Peter, I'm sorry it took 2 years, but hey, at least I got into it. Thanks, guys. I've produced over 200 videos a year for the last several years and would really appreciate your support. All I'm asking is you subscribe, click on the like button for each video, and share them on social media. That's it. Thanks, guys.